She says they've only been studying together. I doubt that. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. I'm a 30M, and my wife is a 25F. We have a 2-year-old son. We've been married for 5 years now. I'm still technically active duty military, though I'm in a special program because my left arm was partially amputated last year, so I go to rehab appointments, and only go into work 2 days per week. We get by, but we are stuck in a partially renovated house because I had gutted the whole house and redid almost everything: floors, electrical, plumbing, etc. Now, because of my left arm, I'm worthless at trying to do projects, which I love doing, and nobody will help me finish them. My wife has been really angry about this, even though I can't do anything until I gain some function back in my hand. My wife is in college. I talked her into going back to get her degree because she had always wanted to. There is an older man, in his early 40s, that is in her class. I'll call him Gary for this story. Gary is a very wealthy lawyer as well, going back to school just for the hell of it. My wife started studying with Gary because, in her words, he is so much smarter and more responsible than the other people in her classes. Originally, she would go study with him in a group with other students. The study sessions were always either at the school library, or the public library. One day, she was supposed to go study with Gary and another girl at the public library. However, she was gone all day long, and got home late at night. I logged into her Find My Mobile account, and tried to ping the location, but it wouldn't work. She called me as soon as I did this and said she was just now leaving, which seemed weird to me. She also told me that the library wouldn't let them study there, so they had to go to Gary's house. It was almost like she thought I had gotten her location, and was telling me before I confronted her. Then I found out the other girl couldn't come because her mom wouldn't let her. She claimed Gary's wife and kids were there, but I don't know. Every time she sees him, she's really mean to me and won't let me touch her. Later, she again went to study with him, and again was gone all day. I tried calling her, but got no answer. Then I tried Find My Mobile again, but this time, her password was different. I tried until I locked myself out, and she instantly called me saying she was just leaving. When she got home, I got into a huge fight with her because I was already angry, and she was like always after she's with him, a total B to me. I didn't call her out on anything yet. I tried to log onto our cell provider account, but realized someone had removed all owner privileges from my account, like tracking, messaging, call, and usage data, etc. I still remember her password for that account though, so I log in using that. I see that she has more text messages from this guy's number, I looked it up, than anyone, including me or anyone in her family. There's also pictures sent between both of them. However, it only shows the time and date of each, not the actual message or picture. Around this time she storms downstairs yelling at me for logging into her account and pulling the message history. I confront her about why my permissions were removed and she claims she doesn't know. She claims I'm being crazy, that she would go with an older guy, that his wife was there, that I'm too jealous to see straight, and I flip out. I yell at her, reminding her that every relationship I've had ended with the girl cheating on me, and that she's showing more warning signs than other people who I know for a fact cheated. I tell her how it would devastate me if she was cheating. She said that she would stop talking to him and studying with him, that she would never cheat on me. We hug, make out, make up, etc. I believed her right then. But as a couple days passed, and I watched stories of men dealing with cheating spouses on Reddit, I began to get extremely suspicious again. One thing that I thought was interesting was the fact that when she was telling me the reasons why she wouldn't cheat on me with him, she never mentioned what I would think is the most obvious. I'm a competitive physique bodybuilder, which is a slightly toned down version of bodybuilding that goes for more of a classic beach body look, where you wear board shorts instead of a thong on stage. Even though I'm still rehabbing my arm after 3 surgeries, I have kept myself in incredible shape. I've had to literally tie weights to an arm brace in order to lift for some exercises, but I never stopped. I'm also taller than this guy by 4 inches at least, and I know for a fact I'm better looking. She didn't mention any of that. It's been about a week since I confronted her, and I need to do more digging. I can't sleep, I can't focus, I'm falling apart. I have to find proof, and I don't know how to go about doing that. That's what I need help with. Does anyone know what I could do to find proof? I don't know any of her passwords besides the cell account one. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You've been played for a fool. There is no way she was studying with him with his family around, because if she was, then there would be no reason to be so secretive about her actions and the effort she has been taking to cover her tracks. It's time you hire a pie, because he'll get better results than your own snooping. Separate your finances ASAP. Talk to a lawyer just in case. Having drafted a separation agreement does not mean you are divorcing your wife. Just cover your ass if worse comes to worse she is cheating. Women don't look at the physicality of the AP. Hope her wife is not cheating though, else it sucks to be the bearer of bad news to the OBS and her kids. Here is the second story. This is the second time she's done it, I don't know anymore. Me and my girlfriend have been dating for upwards of 7 months, and it honestly to me has been some of the most fun times of my life. I spent countless hours, money, and time with her and was just starting to gain trust back after she cheated on me a few months ago, went out to the movies kissing another guy and lied about where she was while I had just finished an 8-hour shift. And yesterday I saw her location somewhere I didn't recognize, and she tells me she's dropping off stuff to a female friend. Mind you, this is at 10 o'clock at night and I just didn't want to be annoying or we would fight, so I didn't bother her. And she gets home at 11:45, damn near midnight, and tells me she linked with another dude who tried to make advances that she says she declined. But upon checking her Instagram, she didn't even mention that she had a boyfriend and linked with him for 2 hours, so I don't know what they did, but she knows that's not okay in the relationship. Her father abandoned her. She has been sexually assaulted and beat up by her previous boyfriends. She would always talk about how no matter how many times they cheated on her or did these horrible things, she would never cheat on them no matter what, and she had never even received a birthday gift from past boyfriends. I dropped $250 easily on her birthday and have spent more money on her than I can remember. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that she would treat me like this when I genuinely have done nothing wrong. I just want to know if I should stay and try to fix things or leave, because I don't want to start over and move on, but at the same time I don't want to get cheated on again, and if anyone was curious, it had probably been a period of 5 months between the cheating. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Have a discussion with her. I am sure she will deny it. And still you feel that she is cheating. Leave her. I have gone through cheating partners and I know for sure it really requires a huge commitment to change yourself. That commitment is backed by a solid reason to change. And very few have that level of commitment. It's better not to be part of it until it becomes toxic. Here is the third story. I revenge cheated on her for cheating on me. My wife and I were married for 12 years. 4 years into the relationship, she cheated on me. It was a hookup, which I found about it later. We both did therapy, but I still couldn't get over it, knowing she gave away herself to someone she barely knows. I don't know what I should do now to get over this feeling. I have asked for a hall pass 2 years back, which she denied, saying many years have passed and she isn't comfortable with it. I can't get over it knowing she got away with cheating and can stay in a relationship with me without any repercussions. Why is it my responsibility to stay faithful while she can stay unfaithful? I also fear that she will cheat on me again. I cheated on her back 6 months ago with my female coworker who has shown interest in me, which my wife still didn't know about. I don't regret my actions, as I only cheated because she didn't accept my hall pass. My cheating was more of a revenge cheat than actual cheating. My only concern is whether I should tell my wife about my cheating or not. Even if my wife found out about my cheating and chooses to divorce me, the fault of breaking our relationship still lies upon her. If she didn't cheat, I wouldn't think of cheating on her. I was honest and faithful in our relationship for years. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You should have just divorced her. You were only 4 years into this train wreck. Never lower your standards to get even. Now you're no better than her. You need to come clean and tell her, as she deserves to know, especially if you plan on staying in the marriage. You can't live this lie and stay with her. Your marriage is toxic and you should probably end it. None of this is remotely normal. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.